Welcome to the Backyard Professor Responds videos. I do believe this is my 100th BYP Responds with UFOs. At least it's my 100th episode. And so that's exciting. Things are going well. I'm able to discuss various aspects from various different authors, share book reviews, review video clips, examine video evidences and photographic evidences of UFOs, etc. And I just discovered this tonight getting home from work. Psicoactive has yet more information on some kind of a big story that's going to break this month in January. So I want to share what he has discussed, and it involves James Fox, the great documentarian, the man who does UFO documentaries. Very interesting materials coming out. So we have Cliff High, we have Farsight, we have Steve Greer, we have Ross Coulthart, we have Chris Bledsoe. We can add to this illustrious list of people who think January, potentially February, March, April, May, and June of this year are going to be really high-strung, tense, energetic, new information, etc. We can now add Jamie Fox to this discussion. Let's roll the clip.
Are you of the camp that a small percentage of UAP or UFOs originate from a non-human intelligence, or do you think they're all conventional sort of secret military stuff? Just curious.
Definitely think there is a percentage of them that represent a non-human intelligence, 100%. I mean, that's from years of research and then more recently speaking to sources. I'm very lucky to have, some good sources.
I'm told that there's going to be a pretty big story dropping in January at some point this month.
Told exactly the same thing with conversations that I've been having. So
yeah, people that I really, really trust told me that.
Same here. So yeah, well, I mean, let's talk about that. We've got a mutual friend, one of my sources, who featured in your film, US Navy X. I've been lucky enough to speak to him for a good 6 months now. So tell me about how he came into your radar.
Probably like a couple of years ago. I think the second time I went on Rogan when I was talking about the alleged UFO crash in 1996 in Varginha, Brazil. And I believe that he came on my radar at that point. We had some correspondence for quite some time. But anonymously or no other way, like there was no interest in coming forward, even anonymously. And we kind of went back and forth on it, come forward, even anonymously kind of thing. And, in my field, is it frustrating? Of course, it's frustrating. It's always frustrating when someone's not willing to put their face on camera, but there are consequences, right? And there's the fear is real. I mean,
there's something big gonna drop, and we are at January 14th. 2 weeks left. So even with the anticipation of us keeping our eyes on the sky for the next 2 weeks and the eyes on the news, the main news isn't going to pick it up. Of course, they're owned. I know that is so conspiracy-minded thinking, in my opinion, that I used to laugh at that. Unfortunately, they're owned. They're not going to break the story. Someone here on YouTube will do so. Or someone of the caliber of Ross Coulthart or something like that, Lou Elizondo, who knows? Maybe James Fox, maybe this gentleman, Psicoactive. I like Psicoactive. I can't help it. He's got great podcasts. He's fun. He's very interesting. And he wants to get to, all right, come on, what's real? Just like I do. We're fellow soulmates in this discussion of, all right, let's get to the bottom of this. But there's another part of this clip of his that I want to share from Chris Lehto that I thought was, wow. Let's take a look at this. Now understand, Psicoactive just dropped this video today. So this appears to me to be it looks like Chris is just posting this, I'm supposing today, new whistleblower on Friday. That's my prediction / guess. After Mike Herrera took the brave step of going forward with his Indonesia story, Dr. Stephen Greer put Mike in touch with, quote, the insiders, unquote, who then invited him to California. And in our interview, Mike told me that he flew in a helicopter to a nondescript location in the middle of the desert. Mike reports that he saw underground evidence that for him was undeniable and insane. As insane as it sounds, the U.S. has a secret government program where black sites around the world attract, shoot down, and retrieve non-human intelligent craft. Somehow it's related to consciousness because they recruit psionic capable people into the program. Again, this theme of consciousness. The best place to recruit these people is overseas during major events like war and natural disasters with many migrant people. The insider who allegedly ran one of these sites for decades told Mike that he inadvertently walked into one of these operations and was rolled up by the program's special forces. Desperate people looking for refuge will gladly accept a lucrative lifelong position in the United States military. They get citizenship and security for their families, but it's not free. The U.S. already has programs like this for foreigners who help the nation and need political refuge. However, the insiders, Mike says, are unhappy with the terrible deeds that they have.
Chris Lehto says
that they have had to do or were done without their knowledge. They want out, and they want the information out as well. Well, they're in a brutal and dangerous position. It takes courage and integrity to take the actions that they need to take. It is not a big stretch to speculate that the whistleblower Greer is talking about is one or more of these insiders. It's been over a year since Mike said they are coming out. Oh, so this is year-old information. The best time would be during the administration changeover. In other words, Trump is becoming president on the 21st, this weekend after the close of business. As Admiral Gallaudet mentioned in the last hearing, the heart of the program is surely buried in the executive branch. While the previous gatekeepers are cleaning out their offices, we will get a new batch of leaders who have said that they are dedicated to transparency. I was told that all new staff have been briefed. So it does look like some serious ontological shock is about to happen. In the meantime, look out for imagined and created crises. That is, some event or media campaign to distract from the claims. So last time it was a big media campaign, but we'll see how organized they are, considering they will be cleaning out their desks and having to worry about moving. It's going to be an exciting 2025, that's for sure. And again, this subject on the Lehto Files just keeps coming out. On Psicoactive, it keeps coming out. This same subject of January is going to be a whopper, and we've crunched through the first half of the month with not a lot. Could be interesting. So again, this is somewhat of a carrot on a stick, is it not? Yeah. Let's keep it real. But there are so many voices out there. Are they all being deceived? Well, come on. We know that's entirely possible. Yeah. I mean, let's be real. We know that's possible. We hope it's not. But this could be a campaign from insiders to discredit everyone out here in social media so that people quit listening to all of us. And they're going to do it damn well as they want on their own time. And people will stop believing all of the social media who keeps promising but fail to deliver. I get it. That is conspiracy minded to the hilt, but That's not out of the realm of possibility. On the other hand, if they really do disclose something, then we're on the roller coaster. So all we can do at this point is wait, observe. It's like we're hunting, you guys. Imagine we're hunting. You're sitting in the forest. If you've ever hunted, you know you have to be still in the tree stand. Oh, the deer is coming, or the elk, or the black bear, or whatever you're hunting. It's coming, it's coming. But you don't see it for an hour. But it's coming, it's coming. Then some guy runs up and he says, the bears are coming, and then takes off. So you sit quiet there a little longer. You get more and more tense. Now either the bear shows or he doesn't, but it's coming. We hope the UFO shows up. Actually, we hope the disclosure occurs. What happens the day after? I don't know. We're going to deal with that when we get to that point. We haven't even gotten to the day 2 or the day of. We're working on it, you know. You've got 17 days before January 31st. I hope people's sources are credible. Now, James Fox is a very credible source, and he says he has sources that he really does believe. Okay, that adds a weight of plausibility, of probability. James Fox is well connected, as we all ought to understand by now. So, you know, Steve Greer is well connected, as we all know by now. So, you know, I'm not saying I believe any of these guys. That's not what I'm about. I'm saying here is what connected sources, really important sources. These guys have written their books, which everyone gets tired of them promoting, or made their documentaries, which everyone gets tired of promoting. I don't know why. That's where the good information is. But when more and more of these types of people step forward, then it appears that this really could be the real deal. But we don't believe it is until it goes down. This is the role of skepticism. Yet we have the role of, okay, you are credible, 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 you are credible. We'll give you a chance. And that's where the belief, not even necessarily belief, but that's where the benefit of the doubt will come in. Skeptical, but this whole group together gets the benefit of the doubt because of who they are. But you're running out of time. And social media is not going to be kind to you if you keep stringing this along. I think we're to the point to where you stretch that rubber band and you stretch it. We're to the point to where something's got to snap, or something's got to snap. Something's got to happen. So we may very well be on the verge. So I'm excited, cautiously. I'm optimistic, again, cautiously. We've been this road before, man. Like so many of you have wonderfully commented on my most recent Steve Greer video. Yes, we have. And we're sick to frickin' death of continuing being on this stupid road. But we've got a little bit further to go, and then we can shift gears, figure something else out. We shall see. So thanks for watching my Backyard Professor Respawns videos, my 100th one. And I'm excited to make it on just this topic of something big is happening this month. And we're halfway through the month, not quite, but close. And nothing's happened. So the next 2 weeks could really be remarkably interesting. which is the cautious optimism that I'm going to take at this point as I continue examining various aspects of UFOs, aliens, heroes and villains, the good, the bad, the ugly. Absolutely. I'm going to do as much as I can. So thanks for watching. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Hit the like button, subscribe, share the video with as many people as you can. We are on top of something that looks big. I would say it feels big, but I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not convinced I have that kind of faith just yet. And I'm sorry to have to say it that way, but the Backyard Professor channel is about what's real. What is the truth? Come on, that's where it's at. So rather than, building up my hopes and then getting knocked down and building up my hopes and getting knocked down. Oh, there's some excellent video evidence of UFOs and they were very, very close. And if someone comes along and says, yes, the UFOs have landed, they're talking to us, they will show up on TV, camera, etc. And then that doesn't happen and being let down again. I'm not into that. That's a lot of soap opera, soapbox type of ups and downs I'm not interested in. I am going to be doing my own investigations of the skies just as soon as the skies clear out. I mean, I'm in the dead of winter here. I don't have good skies at all to look at yet. The time's coming. I can be patient. In the meantime, I continue and learn. So anyway, that's where we're at, you guys. But more big names have been added to the list. Kind of getting exciting. So come back just as soon as you can, just as soon as I drop another video, which is going to be in the next couple of days. I'm going to have a couple of days off, as you now know, and I will be back. Good luck to all of you. Have great days. Rewatch some of my older videos. Get caught up on extra knowledge while I'm gone. I'll be back with lots of good stuff.